Well, hi, Carrie.
Hi. How are you, Dr. Jackie?
I'm fine, Dr. Carrie. How about yourself?
Oh, fine.
Good. So, we're here today to talk just about whatever it is you'd like to talk about.
How about if we talk about the problem that I'm really having is getting somebody motivated to do something, such as move out of my house.
Okay, so that would be what you're attempting to do is well, tell me a little bit more about it so I understand it a little bit more.
Well, I offered my home to somebody and for, a transitional period, and it seems that it's hard for me to be assertive and say I think the transitional period has come and it's beginning to time to transition. So
that's a really kind thing of you to do, to take someone into your home like that when they need help like that. And but right now you're thinking that time's up. You'd like to get this person, you're ready to have him or her move out and have your place back to yourself.
Yeah, it's absolutely right that I want change, but I'm kind of like weak in that area where it's like the ability to actually say the words. You're right, yeah. I'd like to be able to do that.
And what would help you get to the point of actually booting him out?
I don't know. I guess I'm kind of I care about the person, and there's a certain amount of comfortability of having somebody with you, and I'm just, so I guess I'm kind of at war with myself because part of me wants the comfort of having a companion and the other part of me is just, I'm not really sure what I want to do,
Mm-hmm. So you kind of feel two ways about it. You'd like to, you feel like on some level the time is up for that person to go, and on the other hand, there's a certain amount of security in having him in the house and knowing he's around.
Yeah, it's kind of like the old song, hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
But you're not quite ready if you want to sing that song yet.
Well, first of all, I think he would hit the road if I started singing that song because I can't sing.
I thought you did a pretty nice job singing there, right there, Miss Carrie, to be quite honest with you. And I also appreciate your sense of humor in doing that.
Well, in life you have to have a sense of humor in the way I view it. Otherwise, I'd be like, where's the news? I mean, it's either...
That really helps you get through things, is to be able to laugh about it.
Yeah, I have to laugh. I mean, even comedians say, what I've heard about comedians is that they are really not always that happy, and they use that in a comical way to, deal with life. So, yeah, maybe I should go into that. Like this
Your
girl.
new career.
Yeah, like this girl Ruth that I know. She's got a serious job, and she kind of does that on the side.
So, what are what would be the benefits to you right now to having him out of the house?
Let's see. Well, I'm really not sure. I kind of, I'm having a hard time with that.
Tell me a bit more about that.
Well, I have to really think about it because...
Some guilt?
Yeah, maybe some guilt, and I just, I go back and forth a little bit,
Uh-huh. Because you want to do the right thing, because you're a good person, and that's a really important value to you, is that you help people out.
Yeah, I mean, I thank you. I appreciate you saying that I'm a good person. I feel I am.
But you've done your duty. Duty's done.
Yeah, it's just hard to. Yeah, my job is done, and I have to start to realize that I have to be a little bit more assertive, I think, and a little bit more sure of myself.
And so, what have you done in order to start getting him to hit the road, Jacque?
Well, I've had conversations about it with him, and sometimes not so pleasant, but I'm just making, because I happen to sometimes just like hold things in, and then finally at one point I was really, very logical about it, and then the other day I kind of got not so logical about it.
Okay. So, you were telling me earlier, though, that you've talked to some other people, and he has some options about some other places to go to.
Yeah, and that's the good thing that he does, and I mentioned that, I discussed that with him,
Mm-hmm.
and that gives me a sense of relief, like I'm not just, saying, go find your own place, or, there are places where he has a safety net to go to. And that is something that I think I feel better about, and that it makes it easier to discuss and giving him options that he can, yeah, exactly.
So you might have to literally, pack his bags and help him get to those places.
Been there, done that. No.
Okay, so this is something you've done before.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
When are you going to do it?
Well, I told him within a couple of days. I think because I have future plans, and some things that are up in the air with me as far as where I'm going to be living.
Mm-hmm.
I've had this place for 7 years, but I'm not sure. Every day is a new winding road that we go down.
Mm-hmm. And that's kind of scary.
Oh God, yeah, but and it's scary to have a huge extra trunk that you have to carry with you.
And he's that extra trunk.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. But I mean, it's not that I don't care about him. I do, but it's just like we're all adults here. Come on.
Okay, all right. So it sounds like you've actually worked this out, and he'll be out within a couple of days.
That's the goal,
Okay.
I don't know what his plans are, but those are my plans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have a funny feeling your plans will prevail.
I like your way of thinking, girl. Tell him that.
Well, thanks for talking and playing with our little things here.
Thank you, Dr. Jacque.
All right, Dr. Jacque. Little Carrie, Dr. Carrie, whatever your name is.